This is Mike Berry from Post Magazine, and right now we are in downtown Asbury Park at the press room. Today I will not be doing one, but two interviews. Tim Donnelly and the Thomas Wesley Stern Band. What is the press room?
The press room, the name the press room, where we are right now, was where they used to make the Asbury Park Press newspaper. The Asbury Park Press was written upstairs, and then it was printed and put together in the basement. So a lot of history was written about in this building, and kind of like our goal is to make our own kind of history now. So that's why we call it the press room, as a nod to the Asbury Park Press building and the old newspaper that was here. The press room is a performance space and a bar restaurant, but we put the emphasis on performance space. So we'll have musicians come in, but we also have another component where people can come in and do some comedy and do some kind of like musical theater kind of stuff. So it's not just like a traditional kind of spot.
Let me introduce you at this time, the Thomas Wesley Stern Band. How y'all doing today?
We're doing good, man.
I'm just going to ask y'all a few questions. My first question is, tell me about your band.
Okay. Our band, we started in, actually we're all from Jackson, New Jersey, but Joseph was going to NYU in Manhattan, and we all went up there, and I mean that's where our band began.
In 2010, I was going to school in New York, and Gary and BJ took a road trip to California together to, just see the country and kind of just, decompress from being in New Jersey for a long period of time. And at the time, they were writing music. I was writing music in my dorm in Manhattan. And when they came home, I went back to New Jersey. The moment they pulled back into the street that Gary lived on, I was there waiting for him. And we went right up to New York City and started sharing our songs with each other. And the next day we came up with the name of the band, and we went to Union Square in Washington Square, and we started playing in the street. James wasn't with us yet at the time. He joined about 6 months later after the summer was finished, and ever since it's been the four of us just traveling along the East Coast and playing our songs for people who are willing to enjoy it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But I just can't seem to scrape you off my mind. Oh, there were times I would lace on my boots, swear to God that I would leave. Never once was I very far from your reach.
What made your band get into bluegrass music?
Well, the thing is, it seems like we play bluegrass music because of the instrumentation that we use, but we actually don't play traditional bluegrass. We took a traditional bluegrass instrumentation and we started writing our own songs with those instruments. We consider it, a homemade type of American singer-songwriter music, but there is, influences from things like folk music and bluegrass and stuff like that, but we don't actually play traditional bluegrass, but we do get that a lot because of banjo, stand-up bass, and whatnot.
There will be an endless progression and change and ebb and flow of styles that we come into, because we're all actually influenced by all different music. It's going to be bluegrass to some people, and it's going to be rock and roll to some people. It's going to be completely abstract to the masses, I'm sure. So
I was just listening to y'all over there while y'all was playing, and I was just listening, and I kind of got into my vibe moment right there. I was like, yo,
Yeah, that's our main thing, is trying to communicate through rhythm and through harmony mainly. Our rhythms, chord progressions are important, and melody is obviously very important in songwriting. But the core of what we do is try to touch people rhythmically and spiritually with lyrics and with the sound that our voices make together.
This is our first EP. It has 6 songs on it. It's called Hope Folk. We recorded it in Manhattan this time last year. So this came out last year. That's coming out. American Pain is coming out today.
I want to give thanks to y'all. Y'all guys was really, really awesome. When I was listening to y'all over there, it was so sweet.
Thanks, man.
You got to get a CD before you get it.
Yeah, you can have these two.
have those.
Thank you.
That's all the music we've made
Share
so
that
far.
with your friends.
Go. High five.
Thanks, Mike.
Good talk.
This is Mike Berry, and we are out of here. Peace.
1, 2, 1, 2, 4.